Hey guys, welcome to RPA Feed. And in this session, we will be talking about roles and responsibilities of RPA developer. Please subscribe to our channel. So, why this video? Actually, we were getting lots of queries and questions on our Instagram, LinkedIn page, and also in YouTube comments. So, we decided to go with a video for answering all of these queries. So, people were asking, what does RPA developer do? What does this RPA developer job looks like? What are the roles and responsibility of an RPA developer? How day-to-day work of an RPA developer looks like? So, we will be answering all these questions in this video. So let's get started. So first of all, RPA developer is a one who builds and develops software bots for automating the manual processes. So suppose there are some processes, business processes which are manual, and there is an additional responsibility, or the company has got a project to automate that particular role based manual process. So the RPA developer will be the one who will be building bot using one of the RPA tool or collaborative RPA tools like Automation Anywhere, UiPath, Blue Prism, Power Automate. So RPA developer will be creating a software bot. So this is similar to a developer who is developing a website or developing a software using some tools like C Sharp, Visual Studio.net, Java, Python. So this is similar to that. I would not say it's same, it's similar. So now coming back to roles and responsibilities of an RPA developer. So in general, these may vary from company to company, organization to organization. However, we have tried to cover all the generic ones that would be applicable at each every organization, I would say. So in general, RPA developers are responsible for designing, developing, and testing the business processes that they are automating. So first of all, how the process goes, we have covered everything in RDLC, RPA Development Life Cycle. So you can view that video to get an understanding how the processes are being identified, how they are developed, and what are the phases involved in RPA development. RPA developer gathers the requirement from client or business analyst. So the process that has to be picked up for the development, the requirement gathering part is to be done, and if there is a team of RPA developers working, all are present in the call where the requirement gathering process is done. Once you get the requirement, once the RPA developer is done with all the requirements, he gets involved with the solutions architect and work on solutioning the process. And here, the architect is responsible for preparing the solution design document, and RPA developer helps him to do that by providing some inputs or uh, basically it helps RP developer as well to know the architecture of the process and helps them to achieve the end goal. Next is RPA developer break down the process or development module. This is a job of a senior dev or architect. Sometimes an RPA developer who is knowledgeable, he can also do that. So once your process is developed, it's break down into modules, you can start developing. After successful code review and unit testing, the developer works on the code integration part. So you begin your development work, you finish your work, modules, whatever is assigned to you if you are working within the team or you are an individual contributor. Accordingly, you work on the code part, and then code review is to be done either from the senior developer or architect, whoever is available at that moment. Then you need to perform, and when I'm referring to you, it's an RPA developer. So then RPA developer performs an integration testing and the overall testing based on the test cases that has been provided from the business user or analyst. Then the code movement from dev to UAT environment has to be performed. After that, RPA developer conducts UAT session along with the business user and client or other stakeholders, whoever are responsible for doing the UAT. UAT is user acceptance testing. where you give a run through of your bot, the processes, the automation, and business users do testing as per them, like if this process is working as expected or not. If there are gaps, they identify it, they logs the defects. You need to work on the defects, again push your code to the UAT environment, and again they will test it. So this cycle continues until you have zero defects. After that, the RP developer does a knowledge transfer and handover sessions to the client dev team or COE team, whoever is responsible, once your part is done. So the knowledge transfer sessions, handover sessions are being planned and are delivered. After that, once you get the sign off, once the developer or the team gets the sign off from the UAT, they prepare for the go live session and promotes the code from UAT to production environment. When I say promote the code, it's like code movement from UAT to production environment. And once everything is smooth, there is an hypercare period of 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on the process, depending on the organization level. So the developer, it's job of an RP developer to support that hypercare period. Any bugs are reported by the business user. RP developer needs to fix them and again move the code from dev to UAT. The bugs will be fixed in dev environment. Then the code will be moved to dev to UAT and again UAT to production environment. So this is all about the hypercare period. That's all. These are the basic roles and responsibilities and day-to-day activities of an RPA developer. According to the phases, most of the time is spent in doing the development part. After that, it's the testing, it's the UAT and production and hypercare period. So hope you like this video, got some knowledge about what exactly RP developer does. Thank you for listening to us. Do you have any questions? If you have, you can comment down below. Feel free to ask your questions and queries. We will try to cover them as well. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates.